Alright, and welcome back to my Loop Hero playthrough, Let's Play. We are going to jump right in where we left off. We've got all these amazing things to use, these resources essentially. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we've got a kitchen. That's 10% to the campfire's healing power and unlocks the blood grove, which is pretty cool. Potions are pretty important. Up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. The Smithy is pretty huge, and wow, we're only 1 off of that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, well, we might be able to do multiple things. We can't see anything else though, unfortunately. We've got a lot of stuff to unlock, as you can see. And that's what will make us really powerful, but let's see. So we need 3 wood, we have 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we only need 7 wood and we already have 8, so we did really good with the start here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have exactly 9 of this, so we're good there. For food, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much food do we have? We only have 4. Okay, so that's gonna be our limiting factor, which is this here. And then this, we'll definitely have the Smithy up the next run, I think. So, what do we want? I think we're going to take the Herbalist hut first, because potions are going to be huge. I really wish it would let you build it wherever you want, but it won't, which is irritating. We might end up having to come in and undo stuff and then redo it later. That's what I had to do on my main game. Let's go up. Now you'll also notice we can actually upgrade stuff too. This is what it takes. These are like available slots. Can't remember. There's a button that you can enable. Can't remember which one it is, but anyways, that's fine. We can't really do anything else, unfortunately. We're out of food. We're going to need food for the Smithy, but we definitely want this. Okay. Alright, so that's all we can do for now. Okay, so here are all of our cards. We can go in here and we can pick the cards we want to start with. That's new. And that's new. Okay. You have to have a certain amount. You have to have 3 of this tier, 2 of this, 3 of this, and 2 of that. So, you can read what that does. We had these in last time. We don't really need swamp. We're gonna have to play it kind of how we played it before. As you can see, these are different deck builds. I'll just clear them all, so they're all kind of the same for now. So you can have separate builds depending on like if you're taking a different class out. Okay. So let's confirm that. We only have Chapter 1. You can see that enemy strength and all that stuff. The warrior, this is the only class we have to choose from. We do have some potions now, and it shows you which slots you can equip for each class. Additional class stats, so on and so forth. So we have no other choice but to go with warrior. So let's do that. Okay, let's see how we do here. And we'll just start our next run. We'll learn from our last run. We're going to play it pretty safe. because we are very weak right now, like extremely weak. I thought I took this out. I was pretty sure I took that out, but okay. Not the end of the world, but it would be nice. The fewer cards you have, the more likely you are to get the cards you want. We definitely need to pause there. You typically want to have your battlefields at the beginning of your loop, but you don't want to put too many at a time, or you'll get an additional tile. This game has all kinds of different tiles, and when you combine them or put them next to each other, they make additional tiles, which spawns different monsters. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. But spawns a chest adjacent the loop tile, and this also forces ghosts in this tile too, which can be really good, especially later. Well, that's just a straight upgrade, and this we have nothing for, so now we've at least got something for all slots, so that's good. Got our first treasury. Nice. Put that down here. Of course, our first one's a mimic, so we won't get anything out of that. Okay, I lied. We definitely got something out of it. 11% defense and damage to all or vampirism and regen. Not a huge... I mean, I think I'd prefer the passive regen. I don't know. A couple more defense is not terrible, though. So really all we're doing is farming resources right now. This isn't going to be one of those times where we beat the boss, more than likely. Well, that's just a straight upgrade. Evasion versus pure damage. I think I'd rather have the evasion, personally. Also, if I haven't mentioned it, the music in this game is amazing. Of course, now I get a vampirism. Sometimes you have really, really good strong runs, and other times you just have runs where you just get absolutely destroyed. Of course, it's another mimic. You've got to be kidding me. 2 mimics out of 3 so far. Yeah, he's absolutely destroying us. Okay, well, at least we... So we got a massive weapon upgrade. Anything would be better than what we have. So, and then that's not going to be worth anything. This, on the other hand, is definitely worth taking. That beats that because it's got so many other things on it. So that's huge. I mean, in the beginning game, you just cannot underestimate how amazing the battlefields are, and the more you have, the more chests you get. So Sorry, I had to do a quick cough there. Okay, well we definitely don't want that. We need to kill that ASAP, of course. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll definitely take that. This type of shield, that icon almost always spawns with defense and then an additional defense line. That's very good for us. I mean, none of these are going to be as good as what we have, obviously. Oops. Let's start with these. Oh, here's this, so we can get rid of that now. Good. If you aren't aware, the reason why those are spawning is because of the rocks. The more, I think it's every 20 rocks that you put down. It doesn't say it, but for every 20 rocks you put down, you spawn a goblin camp. So something to consider for sure. I really thought I took those beacons out. So we got to hold now because I want to finish this one for the mountain. And we do have 3 of 3 potions now, so that's good. Oh, great. Another upgrade to that. More vampirism and evasion, so we have to take it. Even though it is slightly less defense, we get attack speed, evasion, and vampirism, so that's going to keep us alive. Excellent. Wow, we're pretty decked for loop level 5, or enemy level 5, whatever you want to call it. Counter is not really something I typically build for. We don't have many enemies on the board, which is actually not great for us. Well, that was a lot. Okay. I'm hesitant to put down groves because those wolves can get real nasty. And we're just so weak right now. But you know what? I doubt we're going to be fighting the boss anyways, even though I prepared to do it last time. We have a spider. Let's go ahead and put that down. You'll notice my placement of this stuff will change dramatically when I'm able to take the rogue out later. But right now, I can't do that, so... I'm hesitant to put vampire mansions down, too. Let's go ahead and put one down. %15 evasion is insane. We'll hang on to that just in case we need it. Okay, we got a vampire here. And you'll notice, again, you do get better loot from vampires and other things. I mean, that shield is technically better than what we have, but not really, because I want the evasion and the vampirism. And I can't put this down until I finish this one first. So we're going to have to just wait on that. I mean, obviously we could do it. You know what I'm saying, though. I'd prefer not. Now, if we overlap, it will create another new zone area where we would then have to fight blood clots, and maybe we do that just so I can show it off. I mean, it could get me killed technically, but let's do it anyways. Okay, so we made a blood path. Spawns a blood clot every 4 days. That's not good for us, but we'll do it just for the introduction of the mob. Okay, well. Spiders can get dangerous, but currently it's the best we have without getting too carried away. Okay, that's a new weapon. Oh, it happens to have evasion on it and pure. Wow, that is a hefty upgrade. So 34 to 40. So instead of being 22 to 34, the top end instead of 34 is actually 45. That's huge. Okay, great. Okay, is this vampirism? Defense 6, 511. Yeah, we'll definitely. That's an upgrade for the body for sure. Max HP is higher. Defense is 6. Vampirism is 8%. That drops a little bit, but I think it's worth the trade-off. And then we have vampirism 11%. We lose our evasion. Damage all. I'll hang on to that, but see, this is good for vampirism. That's good for evasion. So we'll hang on to both of those, but not likely to use them if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. The more you play this, you'll get used to. See, that's an insane amount of defense, but we lose a bunch of other things. That's counter. That's regen. Wow, that's a really good regen ring. Okay. If it isn't obvious, with the way the game works, I probably should explain this in the first one, but if you get like a basic or white drop or gray drop, whatever you want to call this, it typically has higher stats but only gives you one thing. When you go to blue, you get 2 stats, but the total maximum of each goes down a little bit. When you go to yellow, you get 3 things, but then the total maximum is also lower than a blue. And then when you go into an orange, you get 4 things, but each thing is even lower for each category. So you're not going to find an orange, say, with this type of stat on regen, like on the ring, unless it's like a loop level 30 or something. So it wouldn't be they won't line up. You get more things but less, more but less. Ooh, we definitely need to finish these for sure. I probably should prioritize that. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we're already on loop 7, so let's finish our mountain. Okay. Put this there. Alright, I'm going to start. I really do need to... Early game, it's important to do these treasuries, so I'm going to start focusing on that a bit more. Probably should have already been doing that, but now that we have a few more things on the map, we should be okay. And this is typically the layout I go. I know I explained this in the first episode, but if you have this setup going, I could have sworn I turned off some of this other stuff, but maybe I didn't. Anyways, this layout, I can complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one will complete, and I'll have this one ready to go. And once I get another one of these, I'll place it not here, but one up, and then I can finish this one and get to all the awesome resources for that. And just keep going, basically. Okay, so that's another loop completed. So essentially what we're doing is, instead of trying to farm the boss, what we're going to do is just try to farm resources. Okay, there's our goblin, which we can immediately, let's see, I'll mouse over it again. Oh, it appears for every 10 mountains, not 20, my bad. Okay, let's get rid of that. I'd like to have these Oblivion cards. it's nice because you can actually also delete things on the tiles too. Like if I were to do this, it would kill everything on that tile. Or you can get rid of stuff that you maybe you misplaced it or something like that. Okay, so here's our drops that we just got here. So while that's a really good weapon, it's not what we need. That's, I don't even remember getting that, but obviously we did. Here's going to be the blood clot, so you can see what it looks like. Undead liquid has a soul. Thanks. Okay. So we did okay there, but if too many of those spawn, that could be pretty scary. Now, what would absolutely destroy me is if I did something like that. That'd be really scary. Let's see what we get from this. Anything good? Oh, that's vampirism. Lose the evasion, pure damage, and attack speed. I don't know, that evasion is big, because when you don't get hit, it's much easier to survive, obviously. We're gonna hold. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna. I don't think we need this anymore. Well, yeah, we'll just keep it for now. This is gonna be rough. This is a lot for the warrior, and I have to constantly pause. 24. Wow, that's pretty insane. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to focus on stuff down here. Got a lot of spider stuff. But we do need to start popping these and getting them going here. With spiders, you tend to get like white drops. You don't tend to really get a bunch of the higher end stuff. But for what we're doing right now, I think it's fine. Because really all we need is resources. We'll put that there, so we'll have 3 chests right out of the gate. So as you can see, we're kind of making our loop as hard or as easy as we want it to be. I think so far we're doing okay. And there's the next treasury. Oh, that worked out really good actually. If you know what you're doing, you really can get a lot of stuff at the beginning. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. Vampirism versus like this one has regen, which is also good. But we're not going to take it, unfortunately. I don't feel like it's better than what we have. Okay, I got a lot of spiders coming up. That evade is huge for this. So what I could do is place stones here. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. Remember, we can go up to this line and still complete both of this one at least, and then that one will be almost ready. Still hitting me pretty hard, but I've still got 3 potions, so I should theoretically be okay. Our damage is still holding really strong. That was such an amazing, like, pickup. By the way, these things do speed up the enemies just like they speed me up. So this is another time where we could just leave if we wanted to leave. I'm gonna keep going though because I think we're okay. 8. Wow. I want the evasion, but that is a really good weapon. And that is actually better though, so we're not gonna worry about it. Okay. What do we get for our drops here? So we lose evasion, but we get tons of defense. I think the evasion is part of what's keeping us alive, so as much as it pains me. Vampirism 11, 10 encounter. We'll swap those. I'll keep that just in case. I doubt I'm going to need these things, though. Nothing hits hard. It's a regen ring. Wow, that's even better than this one. Okay. Let's see what we got for this one. Wow, a 9. See, now we could drop evasion, 10% evasion for a huge jump in power. 43 plus 13, so 56 is on the top end. And you can see when I'm looking at that down here, that's what I'm comparing it to. Our top end is 40 right now. That would make it 56. It's pretty insane. Okay. So we could trade. Oh wow, we could get regen. So many things to analyze. Nice. If I do this and lose vampirism, where could I pick that back up? I could put that on. So here I would lose 7%. Well, I mean, obviously I would gain it. The net is 6% gain, right? And then I have 8 on the shield, so I could potentially upgrade the shield. Or I could upgrade the weapon. Maybe that's better. So 7% there, and then so I net lose of 3%, but I get tons more damage. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna put that on, and we're gonna put this on, and hopefully I didn't mess up too bad. Whatever. We're gonna live with our decision. One more here. And this one will be complete. And yes, you can use rocks. I just prefer to use meadows. Okay. Evading some, but obviously not as much as we were. Those are what you get when these turn, like, blow up and turn into this again. Whatever you want to call it. All these beacons. Okay, got a vampire. Okay, so we just got some new stuff. That's not nearly as good. 38. No, it's not even close to good. Neither one of those were worth it, unfortunately. And we can go ahead and complete this one too. We're on loop 9 and we haven't even spawned the boss yet, which is interesting for sure. Okay, I just saw a goblin spawn. We'll get rid of that. So again, the name of the game really right now is not beating the boss, it's just surviving. Because all we want are these resources. That's what we're after. Starting to lose some health because there's a lot of spiders here. We could have max health higher, but you lose vampirism and some of the other stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish this, shall we? Wow. That's an amazing shield for defense plus an additional 11 pure damage, which hits through skeletons and undead, if I haven't explained that before. At least that's how it used to be. and then regen 1.8 on top of that, but we lose our evasion and vampirism, which means we're going to be getting hit harder. So unfortunately, I don't think so. Yeah, at this point, Well, here's another battlefield. Let's put this over there. Really close to spawning the boss. But this time I didn't prepare the area, so there's no way I'm fighting him this time. And that's not even an option. And just for illustration purposes, I'm going to show you. We could probably go another loop, but I really don't want to push my luck, so I'm going to go ahead and just spawn him. And you're going to see what I'm talking about with all the stuff that spawns that you didn't get to see before. See all that? Oh, it only goes out by 1 on this difficulty. Okay, must be higher difficulties that it goes further out. Because I think it can go up to 3 tiles out later on. But anyway, so yeah, this is, as you can see, every palace increases the HP and damage by 5%. So if you have a lot of those out, you're probably going to get wrecked. But that's not going to be what we do. So just going to place all this stuff. It doesn't matter because we're not staying. So none of that matters. Yeah, we're already starting to get killed a bit. I don't know if you... Oh, man. I might be able to... I probably won't be able to finish this. I really should have thought about that. That was my fault. It's too bad. Totally could have finished that if I had paid attention, but that's cool. Okay, so this is what we earned. Again, we could most definitely stay and fight, but we'll lose so much of our resources. It's just not worth it. So let's retreat. Okay, so here are our resources. Let's go ahead and let's see what we can build again. Okay, so we have 3 food, and we need 3 and 3. I believe once we unlock this, we'll be able to see like this up here, as well as here. Oh, we can do the gym. The special traits thing is pretty big, actually, now that I think about that. Okay, well, what do we have? Do we have 5 wood? We do. We have 10 wood, which is exactly what we need for that. How much do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have enough there. 7 and 6 of those, and we only have... We have 12. Dang it. That means we're going to be 1 short for this. That's too bad. Well, what this does is it starts the warrior off with gear, and you can craft stuff later, which we don't have the stuff unlocked yet for that, but gotta have the supply depot. It's gonna be a while before we get to that. All right, well, so this is probably the worst part of the game, in the sense that it doesn't really give you any idea where you should build off of stuff, because certain things require you to build off from them, and there's no way for you to know that this early in the game. So Okay, so we've got that. Now we can see what this is. Oh, there it is. Unlocks new class rogue. That's what we want right there. So we should be building towards this. Yeah, the rogue is definitely what you want. The cemetery, I think, is what ends up unlocking the necro, but this is what we really want. We are going to need a smithy, though. I'm going to go ahead and just put it down because we got to have it. Okay. So we have all of this done. So the next two things we're going to be working for are these. The smelter is also great. But this is definitely not a priority. Plus 30 to base HP is good, but everything else, well, okay. Let me rephrase that. The golden card is pretty amazing, now that I say that. I just can't remember how long. Yeah, there are sort of some things I just don't remember. The farm is just to give you some food here. I don't really think you need to do that at the beginning, personally, but this is definitely, between these two, those are our main goals, and we have 0 food. That's probably why we should more than likely build a farm. Let's just see where it shows us we can do this. Yeah, we could do it off here and then do basically, if I could put it here, then you could surround it with food plots. I wonder if I should do that or not, because food is going to be a problem. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. So if you have 9 tiles around it, which we would have 8 at max, and you do 8 loops, you get 8 little pieces of food that turn into like one big piece of food. Yeah, 12 of them turn into one whole food. So that's not much, which is why I'm not sure it's worth those resources this early. Plus we need a lot more wood to unlock the rogue. Yeah, food and this, so it's going to be a while before we get to this, whereas this we could unlock relatively quickly. Oh, we were almost there too. Okay, well, at least we know what we're going for next, so that's good. Alright. Now I just want to quickly look and see. Okay, so it unlocked this. Oh, I did leave this in, but I could have... Oh, I didn't turn the beacon off. Oh, because I couldn't. That's why. Oh, no, I could have. Yeah, I just didn't. Okay, so beacon is gone for the next round. We gotta have 2 of these, so that's fine. We gotta have 3, 2, and 2. Okay. Alright. Here are our statistics so far. I haven't been killed yet. Amazing. That is amazing. Haven't lost it. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen this, because when I first played this game, obviously I died like right out of the gate. So I had no idea what to expect. Anyways, I think we're doing really quite good, and we will come back at this point in the next episode, and we will continue with our journey. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.